Hey everyone, and welcome back to ObsecTactics. It has been a while. It's been too long. It's been way too long. We're dealing with the COVID thing over here. Currently, we're recording this before the country goes back into lockdown. Gareth and I have created a bubble, so we're playing by the rules here. Same way you should in 40k. So, without any further ado, first of all, I have to give a massive thank you to my friend Ben at Stek Scale Models. That's STEK Scale Models, all one word. Check him out on Instagram or Facebook. The guy does amazing work. So I painted all of these, but he's done the basing, and hopefully while I'm saying this, you'll see some nice close-up shots. Some of the awesome bases we've got going on this.
Yeah, he's definitely put a lot of work into it, and it's looking sweet.
Yeah, I've got some even better ones to show you soon, like the Hive Tyrant bases. Sadly, Hive Tyrants are a bit naff at the moment, but I'm sure I can squeeze them into a list somewhere just to show them off. But here is the list for today. Timmy, Tiny Tim the Termagant with the Christmas hat is not actually in the list today, but he'll be just on the battlefield, maybe being a bit of a regular bystander observer to the battles that are going to happen on the channel soon. So I'll take you through my list. I don't think it's competitive, no, but I do think it's really fun and actually has some potential.
You've got the Man on Throne, you've got some Steelers, you've got the Hive guy. I mean, I don't see a Swarm Lord. So
there's no Swarm Lord, yeah, admittedly. First up, I've spent 4 CP. No, I haven't. I've spent 2. I've spent 1 on Bounty of the Hive Fleet to get an extra artifact, and 1 on Prodigy of the Hive. So get an extra Warlord trait. Now both those Warlord traits have been swapped over into the adaptive physiologies. So the first one is put on the Hive Guard, 6 Hive Guard there, and guess what? They ignore -1 and -2 AP now. When shooting, admittedly. So they're going to be in some ruins somewhere, out of sight, claiming the benefit cover, and super tough to shift off. So that's pretty nice. I really like that. They're probably one of the top end units for Tyranids in my experience. They're pretty tasty. The fact that you can shoot again on them is just brilliant. Then the other adaptation, now I'm really excited about this guy because I've not seen anyone use a Trigon Prime. A little expensive, but he is a character as well, so he can have an artifact. So this guy here, not only is he rocking the arachnocyte gland, I think it's called. Basically it replaces his adrenal glands. And when we make a charge roll, we roll 3d6, discard the lowest.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. It doesn't actually say that you add 1 to it like the normal glands, so he still has to make a 9 instead of an 8. Correct me if I'm missing something there, but it definitely doesn't say that we get the 1 like we do for the normal adrenaline glands.
3 dice rolling for 9 is...
Yeah.
It improves your chances.
And it's going to be re-rollable, which is great. But with his adaptive physiology, I've gone for murderous size. So he gets an extra strength, extra 1 damage, and we increase the AP by 1. So there's a reason I think it's really powerful on this guy here. If you give it to a Hive Tyrant or something like that, then guess what, you take him up to strength 7. So he's now wounding light vehicles on 4s instead of 5s.
Yeah.
Not great. So that's one benefit. That's the way I look at it. So this, however, you get 3 benefits. Because he's strength 7, he's going up to strength 8. So lightly armoured vehicles now on 3s instead of 4s. So that's a +1 right there. Any kind of tough armour, knights, tanks, anything like that. Other massive monsters as well, Primarchs. He's wounding toughness 8 things on 4s instead of 5, so that's 2 good things. And then he's also wounding toughness 4 thing on 2s instead of 3s. So that way you've kind of got like 3 bonuses
Yeah, it changes a lot of the maths going from 7 to 8.
Really good.
Eight is a very important number to hit.
Yeah, definitely. Not forgetting the fact that they're now -4, so most things don't get a save unless they have an invulnerable, and he gets 7 attacks at D3 +1 now. So he's really like just designed to go in there and smash face. So I'm pretty excited. Well, I bet he fails all his charges, having said this all now.
That's what I'm hoping.
We've also got his buddy, the Morlock, here. So he's going to be popping up using the new Blood of Bile stratagem that adds 2 to his Terror from Below stratagem.
Yeah.
So how it used to be was on a what was it? A 4+, you took D3 mortal wounds, and on a 6 you took flat 3. So now it's on a 2 to 4 you'll take D3 mortal wounds, and on a 5 or 6 you're going to take flat 3, which is awesome. So good. Yeah, it's kind of situational, but the way I look at it is, so either you're going to be bunching up to try and occupy a smaller board space and not spread out. If you do spread out, then it makes it easier to kind of like pick a side to go and attack. But anything that wants to castle up is obviously going to be putting more units within that kind of blast range, because it's only a 2-inch range for the area of effect. So it's not massive. Although we will say the base is a good size, so you can do some stuff there. Then we've got the Broodlord. He's pretty much standard. For his psychic power there, I will mention to you that he's got the Synaptic Law, which is a Kraken special one from God of Bile. So pick something anywhere, there's no range on it, but everything gets to reroll charges against that target. Fantastic. We've got a squad, I should just do my other HQ first. Neuranthrope here as well. This guy has the non-crown because they don't want to have to worry about synapse range. And he's also got onslaught as well. So expect him to be somewhere near either the Hive Guard or the Tyranids over there. The Malanthrope's got really good. So the -1 aura
from a 3-inch to a 6-inch, didn't it?
That's right, it absolutely did. Not only that, he's got some other cool stuff. So they've slightly changed a couple of these. Pre-adaptation, I don't think this is that bad anymore. This is all right. So if an enemy model is destroyed within 3 inches of him, at the end of that phase, this model gains the following ability until the end of the battle. Pre-adaptation, aura. While friendly Hive fleet units within 6 inches of this model, each time they make an attack, you re-roll 1s. So he's then basically making a re-roll 1 to wound aura, 6 inches on top of his -1. It's not bad. It's a little bit, I guess you could say, it's almost a little bit like the Space Wolf sagas. Something has to happen before they get the ability. But being as Tyranids kind of want to be moving up the board, it's not necessarily a bad idea to have them go up there and get something like that. I know a lot of people were leaving this guy back with like the weapon beasts to get that -1 really working for them, but I don't see why they can't move up.
It's like the Malanthrope and Swarmlord and like 60 Gene Stealers just tear them off the board.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's fantastic. Speaking of Gene Stealers, let's do the troops next. I've got 20 Gene Stealer blob. And I've also got 1 of 9. The 1 of 9 had to be 9. I ran out of points. Speaking of points, we're at 1996 on this one, so I couldn't quite make 2,000, but it'll work. What else have we got here? We've got Ripper Swarm, so they can pop up and give me something like Line Breaker if I need them to, or just sit on an objective and be annoying. They've got a strat to get a -1 to hit, which is pretty cool. What else have we got?
Gargoyles?
Yeah, we've got some gargoyles and the fast attack come down if I want to again get Line Breaker and or deploy some scramblers in the backfield, and that's pretty cool.
Are they infantry?
Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, pretty
I know a lot
sure.
of jump infantry are, but
Yeah, I'm 99% sure they're infantry, but we can
not
check
sure
that.
if they were infantry, jump infantry or fly.
Yeah. Well, I think they're infantry with a fly keyword. Yeah. Zoanthropes. I've got 6 of these. Pairs nicely with a Neuranthrope because then they get to re-roll charged dice of psychic dice of 1.
Nasty smite as well, don't they?
Yeah, so that's not to do with the Neuranthrope, but just for being 6 of them. So if they smite you, it's one that's at 24-inch range. So good luck hiding from that. And also it's 3 plus D3.
Yeah.
If there's 4 or 5 of them, it's 2d3.
Yeah.
So they're pretty good. And they've got a 3 of invulnerable save, man. They're hard to shift. Plus the Neuranthrope can heal them by smiting stuff. Lol. What have we got next? That's just coming up to the last thing on the list now. That's the Tyranids. He's armed with an acid spray. And that's just about it, actually. That's the whole list. Hopefully, I don't think it kind of gives too much away. I mean, there's some definite points for bring it down, but not tons. There's some characters here.
Now I've seen the list, I think I already have a plan for what I'm going for.
Yeah, cool. But there we go. So we will come back with Garrus lists in just a moment.
Right, so we've got the return of the Death Korps. I'm actually using them as Death Korps now. We've had the update. So I'll start it off. It's just a battalion with 3 HQ choices. I've got the company commander just sat here with the Corps of Aquila. I've not given him a warlord trait because I've used the Takhisis and the Takhisis stratagem, which brings me down to 10 command points for the start of the game.
I've just realised it's the exact same rule as Adapt with Physiology, isn't it? You swap
Yes.
warlord trait. Nice. Okay.
2 tank commanders with heavy bolters on the sides, las cannon on the front, demolisher cannons on top. I've given them both the slow and purposeful tank cases.
They can have the same one, can't they?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Which will allow them to re-roll ones to wound with their weapons.
Yeah, nice.
So hopefully that works. I was toying around with whether or not to go for up armoured to give them a 2-up save or not, but the reroll ones to wound, it's slightly more aggressive and the list feels more aggressive.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of flame death here, isn't there?
Yes, so in the fast attack we've got 3 Hellhounds in 1 unit with heavy flamers on the front and inferno cannons on the top. And we've got a unit of 3 Sentinels here with their armoured Sentinels with hunter killer missiles, missile launchers. And so with the Greater Good book there is a nice stratagem to give me +2 to hit if I fire them in the first battle round.
Just in the first battle round?
Yeah.
Okay. Quite like
so I know the +2 to hit is capped at +1, but it will fight against -1 to hit.
And I've got that. I've got a whole aura of that.
So along with the hunter killer missiles, they've got 6 crack missiles between them.
Sure.
A unit of 5 Bullgrin in elites with the slab shields, and 2 units of 5 Death Korps engineers.
So slab shield's not the invuln one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a +2 to their saves.
Yeah. What's their normal save? 3?
4.
4. So they're getting 2-up save.
Yeah. Then I've got 2 units of 5 Death Korps engineers. They got native deep strike now, so I was really hoping that they'd get access to the Hades breaching drill, which they did. But they also gave them native deep strike, which again makes the breaching drill not necessary, which is a real shame because I love the breaching drill model.
Is it the same as the Tyrax pattern one, or is this a different one?
No, it's a much smaller one that comes with a melter cutter inside it. So I will bring them out at some point.
Have you got the model?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got 3 of them at home, along with all of my Death Riders, which I really
You need to do a Death Rider list, and that would be so cool.
Yeah. Other than that, I have 4 infantry squads just with Last Pistol Chainsword on the sergeants in Chimeras. All 4 of those Chimeras have got a pair of heavy flamers each. So a lot of this 12-inch heavy flamer range.
Don't know how I feel about
that. And to top it all off, I had 100 points spare, so I took an assassin. It's the Takhisis, because I think for most games in Take All Comers, the Takhisis is going to be the better one, and then you'll switch out with the stratagem.
There's the anti-psycho one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more that when he's being targeted, whatever's targeting him is weapon skill and ballistic skill 6. Like he changes their weapon skill or ballistic skill.
All the time?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's the hardest to get rid of. He has the most beneficial buffs, like he's got a stratagem to make everyone in an aura fight last. So in most games, I think if you're going to take an assassin, you're going to take the Takhisis.
How tasty is he in combat?
4 attacks, ignores armour completely.
Invulns as well, or?
No, he doesn't ignore invulnerables. But there is a stratagem that if I were changing the assassin, I could change to one that does ignore invulnerables. Not in this case. I think the Takhisis is quite happy where he is.
Damage?
Just 1 damage on his close combat. He has Psych Out grenades, which can do some nasty things to Psychers. But
so he's more like there to be annoying.
Yeah. It's more that I think he's going to be more useful than the Vindicare. Like, while the Vindicare will be good against like the zone thropes and things, he's difficult to get line of sight with, and he's difficult to get lookout surf from. I don't think you're going to be spamming too many command points in the first battle round, so the Calidus isn't great. And then while the Eversaw would tear through Gene Stealers and Gaunts, I think I've got enough Flamers to deal with them.
Yeah. Bit of redundancy there. Yeah.
So yeah, it's 2,000 points on the nose. Start with 10 command points. I'm not bringing any artillery. It's going to be different. I'm so used to just starting a list with like 3 basilisks or
backline. Here's my line.
But I wanted to showcase the new Krieg doctrine. So
is that the cult of sacrifice?
Yeah. So they don't ignore morale now, but they ignore modifiers to combat attrition tests. So they only ever run away on ones. And when a vehicle or character is killed, if they don't explode, on a 4-up they get to fire a weapon. Which I've got a lot of vehicles here, a lot of flamers. The tank commanders have got an okay ballistic skill.
The flamers are nice because they don't the degradation.
Yeah, they don't degrade.
That's going to be cool.
And also the Sentinels, they're a 6-wound vehicle, so if they die, they get to pop a missile off. I wanted to showcase it, and I haven't managed to pick up my Earthshaker carriages yet. That would be where I'd go for Krieg with the new doctrine if you want Earthshaker cannons. Get the Earthshaker carriages, because if someone does kill them, I know they take a hit harder. But if someone does kill them, they get to fire out a full ballistic skill. So I really want to hold off on when I get them. I'm going to be bringing those on the channel along with as many Death Riders as I can paint. So we'll see that at some point. But for today, it's a case of showing off the new doctrine with some infantry for the ignoring combat attrition and lots of flamer weapons to fire off when they die.
Right, well, covered it?
Yep.
I think so, yeah. So let's, we'll crack on with the mission. You'll see whatever we're going to play. We haven't rolled it up yet, but everything will be on the screen with the graphics to show you how it goes. Yep. So we'll see you on the other side. Hey, so welcome to the table. Gareth, give them a quick show around.
Yep. So we've got some nice ruins to mark off the awkward deployment zone that I hate in this mission because it feels far too small.
Yeah, you're in these kind of boxes to begin with.
Yeah.
Kind of marked out here by the...
we do have some nice big obscuring terrain up the middle.
Yep.
And then another couple of fair-sized L shapes in between these objectives here.
Yep.
splitting up the map a little bit, so we'll actually have to move to get some line of sight.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool, and I'm loving this new snow map that we've got on the channel. It is double-sided, so when we come back you'll see what's on the other side in a future battle report. But for the moment we are playing the Scouring from the Grand Tournament 2020 Strike Force missions. And you've taken it as well, the special secondary.
Yes,
yeah,
I have.
So we've both taken it. This one is called Strategic Scan. It's an end of game objective, but basically each you can scan each of the 5 objective markers that we've got. I think has it got to be an infantry unit as well?
It just has to be a unit, I think.
Oh, okay, one of the units. Yep, that's right. So they can do the action, they can scan the objective. Can only scan each one once, and at the end of the battle you get victory points according to how many. For scanning 1 it's 3, for 2 it's 6, for 3 it's 10, and for 4 or more it's 15. So I think both of these armies, because they want to be out in that midfield, both of these, don't they, really?
Yeah.
Could do pretty well at this. I think this is probably going to come down to who goes first, but you never know. You never know. So, are you ready to roll off for deployment?
Yep.
It's a 5.
Now I got
4. It's a 4. Okay, so I'll take this end down here.
Yep.
Since my army's already that end, I think it's pretty even really on the terrain. Right, so both armies deployed. Hopefully you'll be able to see what that looks like, courtesy of our lovely new top-down camera. Hey! It's time to... Now I'm blind, of course, because I've just looked up into like a 63,000 lumen light.
Now Scott can't see.
Yeah, which might be a problem. So as you'll notice down this end of the table, there is a huge amount of Tyranids off the board. Oh yes. We have loads of stuff.
And the Death Korps have got their infantry are all in transports, and these engineers are in sappers. So now they can deep strike.
Nice. Right, so the all-important roll here, who goes first? I think that's going to be a big one. For the Hive. It's a 6. Oh, it's a
6 as well.
6. Oh, I was so sure. Oh, there we go. Just by 1. But it'll be enough. So, surprisingly, I will take the first turn.
Okay.
Ooh, let's go. Hey, okay, so back after my movement phase. What's happened here? We've had a couple of stratagems used over here. So I used my opportunistic advance on the Brute Lord to get him double his advance roll up there. I used Metabolic Overdrive on the Gene Stealers, and we lost one of their number, but they've come over here. They've moved twice, they haven't advanced, and they are within 3 of the objective there, so they're going to scan that for me. So that's pretty cool. Over here, I've advanced this guy over here to be behind the obscuring as much as possible because there just wasn't really anything he could do. The Hive Guard have come around here, going to make use of the obscuring kind of in the middle, and then obviously we've got the shoot twice coming in here with the Hive Guard. We're going to put on onslaught on them so they can ignore the -1 to hit and that kind of stuff. Onslaught is warp charge 6, right in the middle here. It goes off, so they're going to ignore that penalty for moving and shooting. Now, a smite from the zoanthropes, of which there are 6. I believe the nearest target,
Probably one of the
I think it's this hellhound here, because this is just further back. So I think it's this hellhound.
Yep.
So
you're not in range of my Takhisis yet.
Yay! So only needs a 5 to go off. Oh, it's a super smite. So this is d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Oh, it's, yes, I'm very happy
7.
with
Which is that one.
that. So, ooh! Catalyst we're going to be putting on my zoanthropes over there. So, on a 6, yep, that goes off as well. So I've got a 5 up to no pain. And that will conclude my psychic phase. Hooray! Okay, so actually I've worked it out, I've got very little shooting to do. But this whole bunch of Hive Guard here, first of all, we're going to do a little bit of split fire. We will be using the stratagem to go twice, obviously. But we're going to go into this damaged Hellhound with 6 shots. And then we'll go into the tank commander.
Okay.
With the other 6. So first of all, 6 on the damaged Hellhound, hitting on 3s because of that juicy stratagem we got off. Exactly right. These are toughness 7, are they?
Yes.
So on 3s, it's all of the times. It's -2, I believe. Yep.
So I need 5s. 3 go through.
Okay, as long as these aren't all 1s. Yeah, you're done.
Okay.
Does it blow up though?
On a 4.
Oh!
Yep. Ouch. Okay, I'll quickly measure that out and I'll be back in a second. So, there's quite a lot in the explosion range.
So it's this one here,
Yep.
and it gets
this Hellhound, the Bullgrin, the Assassin, the Character, both Chimeras and the Tank Commander.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we start off Tank Commander, takes 2. First Chimera takes 1. Second Chimera takes 3. First Hellhound takes 1. Second Hellhound takes 1. The Character takes 3. The Assassin takes 2. And the Bullgrin take 2.
Yikes. Okay.
So
Well,
I've got lots of wound markers to put out.
yeah, probably have to watch the video back to that, but that was powerful.
Yep.
Okay, so that was pretty brutal, actually. I've got 6 shots now going into Tank Commander. I actually wish I was going into the other Hellhound, to be honest. But here we go. So same hitting on 3s because of Onslaught. Oh, you're going to get away with this one. So winning on 3s. It's 2 wins, -2.
You strength 9, are you?
Oh yeah, this is strength 8, isn't it? So
So that was 1.
1 wound,
So
-2.
needing a 5. That's fine.
Fine, awesome. Okay then. So, single-minded annihilation. We're going to fire with them again, obviously. I'm in 2 minds about this. So we could definitely get the Tank Commander, I reckon. But it might be a better idea
down here.
to just, because if we could get rid of those characters in the explosion, that would be pretty baller. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go everything into this Hellhound. 12 shots. Hitting on 3s again. It's a bad roll. Oh my god. Look at that.
I'm okay with Scott rolls.
That's why. Whoa, yeah. Winning on 3s is 3 wins there.
5 to save.
None of
Don't
them.
make any of those.
So I can't kill him. But I can do 7 wins.
Okay. So at the end of all that, he didn't get anything for engaging all fronts this turn. He's started a strategic scan for 1, which will end in his command phase next turn. So that's 1 target for me to take out to stop that action from going off.
Yep.
And then he did get 3 points for Bring It Down. Not quite the 6 he was aiming for. And we'll see if I can return the favour.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we come back at the start of Gareth's turn 1. Hopefully, if the top-down camera was working as I want it to, you will have seen a nice time-lapsed movement phase for Gareth.
Yep. So, going into my shooting phase, I've got a couple of smoke launchers to pop off because I can't get line of sight. So I'm going to put smoke with this Hellhound, this Chimera that's still got troops in it.
Yep.
This is the Chimera that doesn't have troops in it, and that's going to pop smoke as well.
Yep.
Then I'm going to pop smoke on this Hellhound.
Yep.
And this Chimera.
Okay.
This Chimera I think is actually going to try and shoot.
Okay. Do you know where it's going?
I do know where I want to put it, but I've got to do my orders first.
Okay.
So the first orders I'm going to do is reroll 1s to hit with both tank commanders.
Yep, solid.
And he is going to order himself to move and advance again. Another 8. So that puts him over here.
Is that right next to another Hellhound? Yep. Okay, cool.
So these 2 infantry squads did do strategic scans, so hopefully if they survive until my next command phase,
Sure.
that's a few points. And the Bullgrin stayed just within my deployment zone, and they deployed scramblers.
Great. Okay then.
So going into this first shooting, let's see what I can get out of this Chimera.
Sure, so you got what, 2 heavy flamers?
2 heavy flamers, both going into the zone ropes.
Okay then.
That's 2d6 shots. It's only 4. That's a shame. Strength 5.
Toughness 4.
So 3s. That's 3 at -1.
3 at -1. So 3 up in vulnerables. Oh, I failed 1, so take my first wound.
Just 1 damage.
Okay.
So then we will go with this one. It moved more than half, so I'm not getting grinding advance.
Sure.
And I will put everything into this Gene Stealer unit here.
Yeah, nice line of sight down the side there. Into my lovely Gribblies.
Right, so we've got 2 heavy bolters to start with.
Yes.
So they're hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s.
So
And then
no
wounding on 3s.
re-rolling on the wounds though, because
No.
he moved over half.
Yeah. So that's 3 at -1 on the Gene Stealers so far.
Okay, so 5 up saves because of their lightning fast reflexes. Okay, make 1. So 2 cut down.
And the las cannon misses.
Okay.
And the demolisher cannon, 1 shot. That sucks.
Does it hit?
It does hit.
And
Wounds.
It does wound. 5 up. Oh no, so 1 more is slain.
So that's just 3 Gene Stealers down. That's a real shame. I needed those. Gone.
Well, I mean, you saw my roll.
Yeah.
I'm due another tank, but these things happen. Let's go.
So let's put this tank commander. So he's just putting his heavy bolters and las cannon all into the zone ropes.
All right then. So it's a -1 to hit because of Senor Malandrope. You know, I quite like that as a name for him.
So 2 heavy bolters hitting on 4s.
Yeah. Not bad.
Wounding on 3s. So that's 3 at -1.
3 up invulnerable. Come on.
One failed for
One
2
failed
damage.
For 2 damage, so that kills one. Oh, I did actually forget on the last one as well. I've got a 5 up, feel no pain on these guys.
Right, okay.
So we'll do that.
Just do 3 now.
Yeah. Oh, I don't see where that one went. We passed 1 though.
Yeah. And this one was a 2, just here.
Okay, that's fine. So only 2 wins, so he's actually down to just 1, this guy here.
And he's taking a las cannon to the face.
Oh, great.
Hits.
Okay. Does wound toughness 4?
Toughness 4, yeah, so wounds.
Now this is where I will break out the CP if I can. Doesn't matter, he's fine.
Okay. Right. I think it's time for me to use my strike fast, strike hard on the sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
Give them +2 to hit, and they're going to fire 3 hunter killer missiles and 3 crack missiles, all into these zone throws.
I'm not sure if they can see the zone throws.
Can they not? If not, then they're going into the Hive guard.
Yeah, maybe one can. I think this one on the end can, but
I'll
if
put them all
obscuring, then...
I'll put them all into the Hive guard then.
Okay.
So that's 6 crack missiles. So
no minus to
hitting
hit
on 3s.
They hit on 3s? Oh, because of the...
It's hit on 4s normally,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
because of the cap on pluses to hit.
Sure. It's a good roll anyway, not that you really needed it. That was amazing.
Strength 8, so...
3s then.
Toughness 5. Wow.
Hive guard, pretty sure. I will check it for you. Does it change the outcome?
It would be the difference between 3 and 4.
Pretty sure they're 5, yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 at -2.
Okay, so because of their enhanced physiology, which, what's it called? Enhanced resistance, they're going to ignore the minus on these, and it will just be 3 up saves. Which is saving 2. And I might use a CP. How much damage is these?
D6.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the CP and try and keep that alive. No, so down a CP. And it
6.
kills 1. Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Okay.
Yeah, I think that is just me. So I've done a little bit towards scramblers, I've done towards strategic scan, and I didn't quite get engaged on all fronts because I felt I needed to stay in the transports rather than get out and dive everyone up the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot in reserves. I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
Right, so that's the end of my turn, and over to you.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot coming in, Gareth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming in. Okay, so my turn 2 reinforcements have arrived in a big way. Most notably, the Morlock. It's come up as it is right outside of 1 inch away, so it ignores that 9-inch rule. Anything within 2 inches, which is the Commander, the Assassin, and the Bullgrins, all of which are potentially killable with the sudden unexpected incursion stratagem. So it adds 2 to the Morlock's like special rules. So,
With that strategy, do I gain 1 with Kuros? No, I don't get a command point.
is that the first time you've used that? Do you want to roll for some of the others?
It's alright, I forgot them. So
I've used at least 3 so far. So roll 3.
yeah, I got 1
Yeah, there you go. That seems fair.
from the previous battle round.
Cool. And I spent what, 4 last turn? So I was on 10, went up to 11, spent 4 down to 7.
Yes.
Should be back up to 8 now, I think.
Yeah.
And then down to 7.
Yeah.
Yep, awesome. So as this goes, roll from 1 at a time. On a 2 to 4 now, because of the +2, they'll take D3 mortal wounds, and on a 5 or 6, it'll be flat.
Is it not affected by character like a lot of them
It
are?
does. It's no
Okay.
rules about how it affects house. I will double check that for you because I know a lot
A
of
lot
them
of
do.
bombs and things are affected by character.
Yeah. Yeah, so sure enough, characters don't get like a special modifier or anything like that. So first of all, the commander, as long as they don't roll a 1, he's dead.
Yep.
He takes 3 mortal wounds. So going after the Bullgrins now.
Yep.
Take 1 mortal wound, so that's enough to kill 1. And then it's time for the Takhisis. On a 5 or 6, so he doesn't take any.
Okay.
Cool, happy with that. Okay, so that's the Morlock done. The attack's not terribly powerful, but I'm really happy with sniping that character and a Bullgrin actually. Can't charge, but now you have a big Morlock on your lines, and if it's not dealt with,
Only a Morlock.
It's going to be a problem. Well, yeah, but I'm thinking you're probably going to have to go and deal with it with the Bullgrins. That's what I'm hoping. So, psychic stuff now. We'll just recap the movement. So, Hive Guard have hopped up here. My Rippers have come down here and doing the scan on this doodah over there, the objective. Tyranids has come round. I can't remember if there's a stratagem to make him count as if he stood still, but as soon as this phase is over, I'm going to trawl through that and see if I can find it. Zoanthropes plus Neurothrope plus Malanthrope have come round, so there's this big, horrible -1 to hit thing here. So hopefully, once I've dealt with the Flamers, that's gonna really sort of start to pay off. And then over here, Trigon Prime has come up. This is my souped-up monster, and he's also got 20 Gene Stealers with him. Ho ho ho! And then over here, Broodlord's hopped up, and the supporting Gene Stealers down there. Yeah. So that's where we are. That is where we are. So we'll come back for Psychic after I've see if I can find that stratagem which lets this fire twice. Okay, so it looks like there isn't one. I must have been thinking of one for the Toxicrene, so this is only going to fire once. But that's fine because it means we've been able to move the Hive Guard over here a little bit. And what's going to happen is we're going to put the ignore penalty to heavy weapons, psychic power on them, onslaught. Over here we're going to be using synaptic law, the Kraken special psychic power on this here, which means when charging that I can re-roll my charge. This is going to go in really nicely because I'm about to do a 3d6 charge with this. Then I'm going to use a stratagem to allow the Gene Stealers to do a 3d6 charge against one of their targets if it's the same one that he's in combat with. There's loads of cool stuff that's about to happen. So I guess we'll start with the psychic stuff. So first of all, one onslaught on the Hive Guard again.
So they're not quite in range of my Takhisis yet. So.
Good. Yep, that goes off, so we'll be ignoring the penalty there. And because you have to follow on, now we'll do his smite as well.
Yep.
So he's just going to do a smite into your tank here, the Chimera. Which goes off for 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Putting him down to 4. Okie dokie. Then the Zoanthropes will smite it.
Yep. Only a 6.
Yep. I get to re-roll 1s because of the Neuranthrope. I'll still need quite a high roll to pass that, won't I? I need to be a 4. I'll re-roll the whole lot for a CP, I think. Yeah, so that goes off. And it automatically kills it unless you've got any way of avoiding doing that.
Do I gain the command point if you re-roll? No. Does it explode?
It does!
Come on!
Oh. Right, we'll do the measure live. So let's come down here. To the base, is it?
Yeah.
If it's to the base, you don't get them. There's about a good ½ an inch between the hole. Wow.
Right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, from what I can tell, just these 3.
Okay, so the Hellhound.
Let's check on this. Oh yeah.
2.
Which the Hellhound over here?
Yeah.
Takes 2.
Yeah. Ooh. Chimera takes 2, and the Guardsman takes 3.
I'll let you decide which one you want to do.
Right. That was annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I've got a bunch of guys to jump out of that as well.
Yeah, we better cut here actually. Okay, so Gareth used emergency disembarkation. 1 or 2 CP?
There's one.
Just one. And he's got his 10. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I lost 5 dudes to that one. But it did mean that I got onto the objective, so if he doesn't deal with them, then I'm holding that objective for the following turn.
Yeah, it's going to, at the very least, divert firepower away from other stuff, isn't it? So that's cool. Bit unsure as what to do. Okay, so we've got to finish off doing our sidekicks. We're going to do Catalyst now. There are 5 up Feel No Pain. Guess where that's going? On Gene Stealers over there. An absolute favourite. There it goes on a 9.
Yep.
And then I've got one more psychic power to do. We're going to be putting Synaptic Law from the Brood Lord.
He is in range of the Takhisis.
So what happens to this?
-2 to your roll.
Oof. So this goes off, I think, on a 5, but we better be sure. Yeah, it is a 5, so I'll be needing a 7 now. And I have used my reroll, haven't I? So, there it is. So, full rerolls for anything charging that.
Yep.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. I'm going to put the Tyranids into those guys there.
Yummy.
So it's going to be 2d6 shots instead of 4, but you know, what can you do? Come on. I'll take that, an 8, just over the average, that's cool. So 8 hits. With strength 7? Definitely 6. So it's going to be wounding on 2s.
Is this the flamer one, is it?
The acid spray. Yeah, it is strength user, so it's going to be 7 or something. So it's wounding on 2s. Couple of 1s, 3 1s. But 5 saves to make.
AP?
Just -1.
So 6 ups.
Oh, hang on. Is it -1? Yeah, it is -1.
Okay, so they all failed.
Oh, okay. Huzzah. And I also had a Stinger Salvo to put into them, but didn't need it. So that's wasted. Load of bees, just wasps, whatever, insects swarming around there now. Bees! Bees! So he did his job. Pretty happy with him. Now, question is, do I put the Hive Guard into these guys to try and stop you from doing that? We're definitely not going to kill all of them, are we, on one go? Or do we try and get rid of some of these tanks? I think we have to go after the tanks, really. I'm going to have to concede that you're going to get those points. And just deal with it in the next turn, I think. So that's what we'll do. We'll go Hive Guard. Okay, so yeah, we'll do 4 shots into this one here.
Yep.
6 shots into that one over there.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Yikes. Wounding on 3s. No, nothing. Okay. So that's going to survive, at least for the moment. This one over here. Ugh. I cannot
keep
roll
rolling
today.
like Scott.
Yeah, I know. 3 wins though, -2.
Save 2.
That's very good. D3 damage. It is at least the big 3.
Okay, so it's now down to 7 on this one.
Yep. Okay, I think I have to do the shoot again at the end of the phase, which wouldn't actually make too much difference, but I'm pretty sure one of these things, or both of them, have a couple of little guns on them. And I want to get my money's worth. So we'll start with the Bioelectric Pulse with containment spines. Sounds very fancy, doesn't it? But it is Assault 12, so that's pretty cool. So 8.
Where's this one coming from?
This is from him. I'll just see if he's got any other shooting. He does not. 12 inches. This one. It's wounded.
The Hellhound?
Yeah, why not? It's strength 5, there's no AP, but let's see what we can do. I think I'm only hitting on 4s, yeah. Could have done with that when I was firing my Hive Guard, really. Good God, look at that. That would have been a
But
different.
how did pop smoke? So you -1.
Oh, it did. So I don't know what that
I
was.
forgot
before.
that on the other ones, to be honest. But the Chimera that you killed didn't pop smoke.
1 wound.
Any AP on that?
No.
3 up save. Nope.
Alright, so down to 6 wounds. Cool. Alright, we're going to rinse and repeat that now because I believe it's the end of my shooting phase. Unless the Morlock has something, but no, I don't think so. No. So, here we go. We're going to go... Same batch again. We're going to do... So, mark me down 2 CP if you would.
Yep.
We'll go 4 into this one.
Yep. So it did pop smoke, so it's hit 4s to hit.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I might go 6 into that one and 4 into the other because I do need to pop that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
They both pop smoke.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So on 4s now. Okay, so 2 there. Still rolling well under average. Wounding on 3s though. Just 1 wound. I will CP that. Yeah, 2 wounds.
Needing 5s. Nope.
Got him. Does he explode? He does.
Yeah. Come on.
Just while we do that, let's we'll work out everything after. But let's just finish the attacks on this. I only had 4 going into this one, so it's 4 on 4s, 3 hits, winning on 3s. It's 2 wounds, -2, so on 5s. Save
one
1.
saved.
Just 1 damage, so he's down to 5.
He's down to 5.
Cool. Then
The other one explodes.
So we're getting the guardsman.
Right. Okay.
With plenty. We're getting that tank. We're getting your command tank. We're getting the assassin again.
Okay.
And the Bulgarian, not these.
Okay.
So
So the assassin. 2. It's down to 1. I'll sort that out in a second.
yeah.
The Bulgarian takes 1.
It's pretty good.
The other Chimera takes 1.
Down to
The
6.
Guardsman take another
I'll
3.
let you decide where you want to do that.
So I've got 6 of those to take away because from earlier. And the tank commander takes 1.
Just takes 1, so he's down to a mighty 9.
Right, that sucks.
Hmm.
Stop exploding and let me use the Krieg rules.
Okay, charge phase. So I want this done in a very specific order. There's nothing going on over that side of the table, so I've actually come around here. First thing that's going to happen is Trigon Prime is going to make a charge against this tank here.
Yep.
Cool thing about him is he's got the arachnocyte gland, so he's going to roll 3d6 and discard the lowest. And we just need a 9. There it is. Didn't even need the re-roll from Synaptic Law. So he will go, ooh, so many arms there. It will just go bloomp, right there.
Yep.
Now we're going to charge in with the Gene Stealers into both these targets. I know I've probably got some Overwatch coming. Will I do both those units? No, I won't. I should just do this one here. Face that Overwatch and lose a ton of them. No, I'd rather make you kill them. So we'll just charge this one.
Okay.
Okay. So, going to be needing... This is what I spent 1 CP on for the Instinct of the Hive. They roll 3d6 now to charge anything that's within combat range of a Synapse creature. So there we go. And it's re-rolling because of Synaptic Law, which is put on the Brood Lord. So there it is an 11, so we'll make full use of that where possible. We'll come back as soon as I've moved those in.
It's a mess.
Yeah, there's a lot of them there, that's for sure. That is for sure. So then we're going to do Gene Stealers down here into the Guardsman and the tank.
Yep.
Any Overwatch? No?
No.
Okay, so 5. It's going to fail because I needed to... Oh, I can go through this wall, can't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not going to fail.
And then as soon as we've done that, I'll do the roll now. But the Broodlord's going to go into. Says it doesn't matter too much. This tank here.
Okay.
Actually, are these guys doing an action at the moment?
Yeah.
They are. Okay, he's actually going to charge these guys instead. Yep, he'll be in. We'll come back after we've done all the moving. Okay, so made a bit of an error with the way I wanted my Gene Stealers in, and I increased the charge range on this poor guy, so I'm going to have to re-roll his charge.
Yep.
So going to need to go down 3 and then sort of come around the side, or probably come around this way better. But there we go. So I'm going to do the attacks with the Gene Stealers first, actually, because my other guy can always pile in 3 if he removes a few from the front. So we're next to our Broodlord, so we'll be hitting on 2s. So yeah, and then strength 4 versus toughness 3. Yeah. So 3 no save. 2 no save and 1 at -1.
So 1 on 6 up. Okay, so that's 3 dead.
Cool.
There you go.
Okay, so Broodlord going into the Kriegers trying to perform that action. I really want to stop this action from happening, if possible. So he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, because he's strength 5, I believe.
Right.
Yep. So it's all of the wounds. 2 of them are insta kills. The other are -3.
Yeah, so they're all. So that's 5 dead.
5 dead. Yeah.
Okay, so they're removed now.
Okay. And then we have the main event over here. So I want to see what this guy can do first of all.
Okay.
So he's 7 attacks. He's only hitting on 3, sadly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's re-rolling 1s though because he's a bad man. That's pretty cool. It's going to be wounding on 3s because he's now with his monstrous size strength 8, which actually didn't matter, but there we go. And because of murderous size, these are an extra damage and an extra AP. So in total, we are looking at -4 D3 plus 1 damage.
Okay, so roll your D3s.
Can do these all at the same time, can't I?
Yeah.
Oh, 4 damage there, plus 3, so that's 7, plus 4, that's 11.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Does it explode?
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Does it get to shoot? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
So it's going to put one of its heavy flamers into the Gene Stealers that it's in engagement range with.
Yep.
3 shots.
1 wound.
Yep, so 1 at -1.
5 up invulnerable. Makes it.
And the guys inside, they're going to emergency disembark.
Can't do anything. Oh, different phase. Different phase. Yep.
So I will roll the 10 models in there and see how many of those survive. So I lose 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And I'll come back when that's all sorted.
Yeah.
Right, so you've attacked with everything that can attack now.
Yeah, and then
So
I've piled into your Kriegers over there.
Yeah, so with your consolidate, you have currently taken that objective, but now that I get to pile in and consolidate, I should be able to take it back.
Sure.
I'll start off with the simple one. These 2 Kriegsmen into the Stealers. Into the Stealers.
Okay.
So the Sergeant's not there anymore. So 1 hit. Failed to wound.
Okay.
3 attacks from the Chimera
Yep.
into the big blobber Stealers.
Yep.
6 is to hit. Nope.
Oh, so they're not actually. He's not in combat with the big blob, but it didn't matter in the end.
He is.
No, so he's actually part of that group.
Oh, is he?
there, but
Okay,
through the
so-
wall.
yep.
Yeah.
The Hellhound into the big Trigon. 1 hit.
Yeah.
Strength 6. 1 wound.
Yeah.
No AP.
I can't see it.
It's a 3.
Absolutely passes.
And then the pile-in. So this model to what's the closest to me model? So that's to there. Closest to me model to there.
I kind of shot myself in the foot. I really need to leave myself a CP to fight again here. That would have been a big point swing.
So that brings me to 4
Mm-hmm.
models within 3.
I think it might be contested. I think I might also have 4, but we will see.
So current, yeah, 1, 2,
That guy on the end, he's definitely not in, but I think
No.
that guy might be.
2, 3. Yep, he is just in.
Okay.
So I've got my consolidate afterwards, so I might be able to squeeze another one or two. But
Okay. Cool.
so I'll get my. So it's 5 guys. One of them's 6 guys. One's a sergeant,
Yep. Extra attacks.
and he has a chainsword. So 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
3, no AP.
So we fail all, but we do have 5 upfill no pains because of Catalyst.
Oh.
Oh my god, look at that.
Right, so he's squidging to here, he's squidging to here, here, there. This one, don't know if it's going to manage it, but these are now basing that. So did I get that guy in? No, so it's just 4 to 4. So I wasn't able to pull the objective back.
But means I don't have it either.
No, but taking that objective would have been worth 10 primary points next turn.
Oh, you know what I've done, don't you?
Oh, it
Just
is worth
realised.
10 primary
Yeah,
points.
yeah. I've cocked up there somewhat.
Okay. Well, that's all of my attacks. Leaderships. So I'll roll the leadership on that unit.
Yep.
So their leadership's 7. And they lost 6.
Okay.
So their leadership's 7 and they lost 6. So I'll need a 1 to stop them running. Nope, so they lose a guy, and the other 3 guys that will be left
1s and 2s.
on 1s, because
Ooh.
Krieg
you
ignore the modifiers. So 3 of them stay.
Okay. This one as well,
This
or no?
unit, that unit I will roll. Yep, so they lost 4. So 1 runs, and the other 5. So just the 1.
I wanted to see a sea of 1s there.
So that's him, and that's him. And then over here, I will use my once per game ignore morale to keep them there so they finish the action.
Yeah. So actually, although a lot of stuff died, I didn't prevent him from doing any of the things that I set out to do. Slightly, probably this was a misplay, going after the Hellhounds there, but I figured they would just absolutely chew through my weaker units, so I actually wanted to get rid of them pretty quickly. I think it may have come back to bite me in the butt, but
Possibly.
we will see.
Right, so let's go into my turn in just a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so after Gareth's movement turn, we go over here. The 2 surviving Kriegers that were
They
are
jumped
now
into the transport.
Yep, they've done their job, at least for the moment.
That unit there jumped into the transport and the transport moved.
Yep.
This guy moved onto the objective.
Moving less than 6 though, yeah, I think.
Moved less than 5. yeah.
Less than 5, okay, yeah. So you can double tap.
He shuffled, met less than 5 just over here,
And that gives them their reroll wounds of 1, doesn't it now?
and grinding advance to shoot their demolisher cannons twice.
Yeah, really, really good.
This unit fell back, the Hellhound stayed in combat. The Assassin moved up here.
He is under there, I promise you.
And the Bullgrin have moved forward. If I need to deal with this, I will with them. Apart from that, I had a unit of engineers deep strike over here to deploy scramblers in the deployment zone.
Very nice.
Which only leaves me to do the outside of deployment zones one.
Yeah, so the midfield one, yeah.
Got 6 for my strategic scans so far because I did finish both of those.
And you had, what did you decide on the primaries this turn? Held this one here, didn't you?
Yeah, so I didn't score anything on the primary. I needed to take this objective here to get hold 2 and so
as it was, I actually hold this one completely at the moment.
Yeah, it was a real bummer for me, but now that they're embarked, I can fire the lasgun arrays from this Chimera into combat, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, cool. Do you want to do your orders, or have you done that?
Yeah, so orders, the tank commanders are just going to order themselves to reroll 1s to hit.
Yep. Right.
Pretty standard.
Pretty standard.
So let's start off with the Chimera over here.
Yeah.
Is going to fire everything into this big unit of G-Stealers that I fell back from.
Okay, across the field there, yeah, okay.
So there's 2 heavy flamers for, as a cock dice, 7 shots.
Okay.
3s to wound, that's only 2.
Okay. So we got 5 up in runs, followed by 5 up field, no pains. Nothing on that. Nothing on that. 2 are cooked.
And then the lasgun array from there. It's in rapid fire range, 12 shots. So that's hitting on 4s, winning on 5s. So that's just 2 more.
And then catalyst. No, another 2 are shot down.
Right, so this Chimera into the unit of 5 Gene Stealers that's left here.
Yep.
It's going to fire both heavy flamers and the lasgun array.
Yep.
So the lasgun array.
And which one did you just do? You just did this one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so going over that. Yep.
It's on 4s. It's not heavy. Wins on 5s. That's 2. That's 1 dead. Oh, you didn't get catalyst on that unit.
Which, sorry, where is
It's
that?
unit
Oh,
5.
okay, right, yeah. So yeah, 1 dead there.
And the 2 heavy flamers for 7 shots. So that's 4. So it's another 2 dead.
Okay, so what's that, 3 in total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So we've got this Hellhound shooting at the Trigon that's in combat with.
Yes.
So the heavy flamer, 6 hits.
Oh, don't like that.
It's only strength 5, so it needs 5 to wound.
Okay.
So 1 at -1.
Okay, 4 up makes it. No, takes a wound.
And the Inferno Cannon,
Okay.
10 hits.
Don't like that.
So strength 6, so 4 to wound.
Okay.
So that is 6 at -1.
6, you say. 4's needed. Let's have a good roll, please.
2 go through.
Yeah, okay, that's over average. Cool. So it's down to 9 remaining.
Okay. This Sleeman Russ is going to put everything into the Morlock.
Ooh, okay.
So there's 2 heavy bolters.
Yep.
Needing 3s, rerolling 1s for the order. And 5s to wound.
Okay.
But rerolling 1s because of the slow and purposeful.
Sure.
So that is 4 at -1.
Oh, he makes all of them.
Las Cannon. Reroll 1s. Hits. Wounds, 1 at -3.
6 up. Oh, he makes it.
And the Demolish Cannon firing twice. That's
4 shots?
yeah.
Oh, is it D3?
It's D6.
It's 2D6, okay.
But it's D6 each time.
Yeah.
So 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
He is.
Strength 10, so wounding on 3s. So that's 3 at -3.
So he still may die, even though he shrugged the las cannon. It's D6 damage.
Yeah.
This thing. More success. Oh, would you believe?
It's 2 damage.
Okay, so Morlock down to 10 wounds remaining. Absolutely bossed for those saves.
The other Lehman Russ is going into him.
Oh no.
So
Everything?
heavy bolters, yeah. Rerolling 1s. That's 2 missed. 5s to wound. Rerolling 1s. Nope. Las cannon. Hits. Wounds, 1 at -3.
6 up. Oh!
Come on!
Can you believe it?
And the Demolisher cannon, first time 4 shots, second time 4 shots. So that's 8.
Come on.
Don't do me like this. 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, okay. I'm fearing for his safety now, I have to say.
And then 3s, rerolling 1s to wound. So that's 6 at -3.
Okay, let's just do the first 3. Okay, so make one of those. Okay, so he takes 5 of them.
5d6. Yeah, he
Okay,
goes.
He's gone. But you know what? He made you shoot 2 entire standing still Lehman Russes into him. I'm pretty impressed with him. And I wonder if he's going to use his death throws. He may well flip out on a 6. Oh well, would have been nice.
Oh dear. Right. So that's gone. And now I've got the 3 Sentinels to shoot with their missile launchers. So they can all see the zone ropes now, can't they?
Oh yes, yes, definitely.
And there's still 6 zone ropes there.
There is, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to fire 3 frag missiles at the zone ropes.
Okay.
So that's 3d6 shots, because of blast, minimum 3 on each of these.
Yep.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. Oh, hang on. What ballistic skill are they?
4. So needing 5s, yeah. And then needing 4s to wound, because strength 4.
Frag missiles are strength 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's 2, no AP.
3 up save. Really want to make both of them. I'm alright with that. I need to conserve some CP for the moment anyway.
Okay. The assassin's going to fire his Animus Speculum at these Gene Stealers.
Okay.
For D3 shots. So that's just the 1. So it didn't get blast. Hits on 2s. Strength 5, so wounds on 3s. That's 1 at -4.
No. Catalyst there. He's fine.
Right, I think that's all of my shooting. Now, do I want to make a charge at all? So the Bulgrin would need a 9 to get to engagement range there.
Yeah.
And the assassin would need a 9 as well. So the assassin makes it.
Yep.
And the Bulgrin, I will CP reroll that. Don't quite make it.
Almost, but not quite.
So it gets 4 attacks,
Mm-hmm.
hitting on 2s. Come on. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s. 1. No armour, but it doesn't matter.
Catalisto. Neither.
Okay, so 1 Gene Stealer dead. There we go. Everyone should still be 2 inches away, roughly.
Yep. Okay, so I can get, what, 4 of them in there, I think?
Yep.
So we're looking at 12 attacks.
Hitting on 6s.
Now technically, I'm not sure if he is. Oh yes he is. So we're in range of the Broodlord. Just.
So we'll, it doesn't matter, I take it, it still hits on 6s, no pluses.
So
Is it
your weapon
modifiable?
skill becomes 6+.
Oh, so this is in fact on 5s then. So they get +1 to hit, so it's 5s and 6s, and also the overall unit is still in range of the Broodlord. So here we go on 5s and
So they've
6s.
got rid of daisy chaining.
Well, yeah, you'd think. It's still not a fantastic roll, but it might be just enough because through several
You do have a
explosions.
number of them are out of coherency at the moment. So.
Do I?
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone's within.
from there is a separation.
He's within 2. He's within 2 and 2. So, what's his toughness?
4.
It's 3 wounds, and one of them is at -4. The rest are at -2.
Doesn't matter because he's got 4 up and vulnerable.
Okay. He
He fails. Yeah, I needed the Bullgrin to make it in.
Yeah. Due to the consolidate, I can fix this if you need, but I believe he's counts as one of his 1, and he counts as one of his 1, and these two are into
Okay.
each other. Yeah.
Yep.
Happy with that?
Alright. Right. So my next one to pick.
Because the vertical range doesn't count as anything, does it?
There's 5.
Yeah. So is it actually fine?
So I'm going to do this Chimera into the 2 gene stealers that are left. It's going to pile in like this.
Okay.
6s, 1. Strength 6, so 3s,
Well, he gets it.
1.
So 5 up. There we go. To be fair, I did fail a lot of those earlier, so that's fine. Oh, more wing dice here. Right, it's just me to attack you back then, is it?
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, let's do the big guy. Let's do it. I love him. I'm loving him at the moment. He's going to be 7 attacks. So we're hitting on 3s. Famous last worst there, right? And then we'll be wounding on 3s. So yeah, that's pretty good. And these are at -4.
So no save.
No save. Oh, okay, so he's done. I mean, we can see the damage. It's gonna be 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, plenty.
Does it explode?
No.
No. Does it shoot? Yep.
Okay.
It's going to put the Inferno Cannon into the Trigon.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so 6 shots. Do I re-roll that? Yeah, I think I do. I've got enough.
Okay.
10 hits. Meaning 4s to wound. So that's 5 at -1.
5 at -1. Right. So potentially might go into degradation. So 4s.
It takes another 1.
Okay, so he's down to 8 then. Still standing strong is the Trigon Prime. Now, just as a note, for Tyranid players out there, I could actually use Overrun here, which would let him, instead of consolidating, make a move in advance.
Right.
Okay, so just to finish off combat, just down here, we've got the 2 Gene Stealers into that Chimera. There we go.
Yep.
They'll be hitting on 2s. They don't get the extra attack. Could have done with that actually. Okay, so it's just 1 wound, but it is at -4.
So it goes through.
So is that the first wound that's taken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. And then we've got the Broodlord, who's 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Brilliant. So we'll do 5s and 6s. It's not bad though. Not bad. So these do something special on 6s. So you've got 2 to make at -3 D3 damage.
So that's
Oh, and I can re-rolled failed wound
so
rolls
I'll
for that
pass
weapon.
one of those.
I've just forgot this. I can
Okay.
re-roll failed wounds for this weapon. Doesn't matter.
So I passed one there.
Okay.
The other.
So it's D3 damage. So that's 3.
Yep.
And then the last one is AP -6, flat 3.
Okay.
So 6 damage. So he's taking 7 in total.
So he's down to 3.
Yep, brilliant.
Right.
So then we'll come back in my turn in a moment. Yeah. So we'll just tell you what, we'll do it now. So don't get that one. Is that still contested?
No, that's mine now.
That's yours now, so I don't get that one.
I'm holding 3. You're currently holding
just one. Just one.
2.
Oh, 2 over there, so I get 5
Yeah.
points for that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right then.
For me, I think this is where it starts to go pretty heavy. In like, turn 2 was pretty hard, but now everything's in position.
Let's see how things go.
It's going to be brutal, unless I pull a Scott on the dice. So we'll cut and then we'll come back. Fantastic. Okay, so my turn 3 movement phase is done. I get a command point back. Yay! So I'm up to 2 now, am I? Right, so I used Metabolic Overdrive. Actually, I didn't roll for them as well. So no one takes a mortal wound. So Rippers have gone from way back here, double moved. They are actually within range of this objective marker around the corner here. Trying to hide from stuff as well, but that's where they are.
You can't strategic scan it this turn.
No.
I'm in range of it.
Well, I'm hoping that kind of forces you to deal with them, because they're not a very valuable unit, but if you have to sink stuff in to fire at those to get me off the objective, it kind of stops you firing at other stuff, so I think it's a bit of a win-win. But yeah, that was the only one. So, closest thing, because I want to get some smites off, but closest thing here is the
Guardsman.
There we go. Thank you. So we're going to be smiting into them. It's a super smite, so it's D3 plus D6. D3
1
plus D6.
Okay, they're dead.
So they're dead. And hopefully I should just be within 3. So that's very nice. They also have Catalyst to cast, which they're going to cast on my Gene Stealers again. Surprise, surprise. It goes off on an 8. No assassin around anymore, is there? So
no, because he suicided into the Gene Stealers, hoping the Borgrin would do the work.
So then we'll go on to Mr. Neurothrope. My Hive Guard haven't moved, so I'm not going to bother casting Onslaught. But a smite into the nearest target.
Yep, right here.
Doesn't go off because it's the second smite.
Yes, you need a 6.
Yeah, so that's fine. I will wear that. However, over here we will smite from. Now, does this go to 6 or does this go to 7 now?
7
because it's attempted. Right. Okay. So yeah, he'll smite. Oh, actually, what's closest? It might be that.
Quite possibly. Looking at that from here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a 6 again. Doesn't go off. That's fine. Don't mind. It happens. That'll do for my psychic then, won't it? So
okay,
we'll go straight on to the shooting phase. Won't be a lot to shoot, but we'll do what we can. So first of all, my Hive Guard here, be everything into this tank commander then.
Into the tank commander?
Yep. That'll be all 10. Haven't moved, so we're hitting on 3s. Hey, okay, this bit more like it from them. And this will be on 4s now, because tank commanders are tough. It's a good roll, I won't lie. That's pretty savage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -2.
6, 5 ups. So
4.
that's, yep, 4 going through.
4d3 damage.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's him gone.
So does he explode?
One.
No. Does he shoot?
He
Yep.
does.
So he's going to put a demolisher cannon into the Trigon.
No, the Trigon Prime. Okay.
So 5 shots.
Mm.
So it counts as his lowest bracket, so we'll need 5s to hit.
Okay.
1 hit.
Okay. Does it wound?
Needs 3s to wound, and he will get his reroll 1s.
Brilliant. It's a 4, so it's a wound.
So it's 1 at -3.
So 6 up, say. Oh, no, it failed it. So D6 damage.
D6 damage for 1. I will CP that.
I don't blame you.
6 damage.
Oh no! What a use of a CP there. What a use. So he's gone from 8 to 2. Okay, last little bit of shooting I've got to do, except for the Tyranids, who's going to go last. But down here, I'm putting 9 of these guys into the 5 engineers that are just hiding in that building. So we hit on 4s. It's alright. Take that. Wounding on 3s now. Now I was thinking about using Scorch Bugs so they wound on 2s, but all I really want is to kill 1. So there's 3 wounds, 4 wounds there. It's a shame 6s don't do anything, but 4 wounds.
AP.
No minus.
So 3 up saves because they're in cover.
Yeah.
And they're engineers. That's 2 dead.
Right, so they're now at -1 until my next turn to hit.
Okay.
Is he in range? No, it's 18-inch range, so he's not in range of the Sentinels. No, I'm just going to crack this open.
Okay.
Yep, I think that's the right thing to do. So we'll do, because he's standing still, we'll do the 4d6 shots.
Yep.
So it's a lot of shots. It's 12, 17, 19. Better come back when I've got some dice. Okay, so 19 shots. We also have the Stinger Salvo to go into it later if need be. Here we go. These are wounding on 4s. Under average, but that's okay.
8.
Yep.
AP.
-1.
So 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That pops it.
So does it explode? No, it doesn't. Does it shoot? Yes, it does.
You got, when they go off, you are killing it, my man.
So that's going to be a heavy flamer into the Trigon.
Hey, Trigon. Let's go.
6 hits.
Oof. My Trigon. No.
Needs 5s to wound.
No.
So that is 2 at AP1.
2 at AP1. Could kill him here. Could kill him. Do have a CP just in case though. So save 1 and that cocked.
Yes, cocked dice.
He's fine.
Okay. The guys will jump out.
Yeah. Okay. And with shooting brought to an end, we'll come back in the charge phase. Welcome back to the quickfire charge round. First of all, a 9-inch charge over here.
Yep.
Fails. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that. I kind of need them in.
Use up your last CP.
Yeah. No.
That's definitely not it with that one that I see.
Yeah, that's not in. Okay, so then we're going to go over to the Broodlord.
Broodlord, yep.
Broodlord is going to be going into this tank here.
Chimera, yep.
Yeah. Oh, a 7 is definitely in.
He's in. Didn't fancy the Overwatch from the tank commander.
No, I didn't really fancy it, no. Trigon's going to be... Well, Gene Stealer's going to be going in first of all. There, loads of room to move around, which is important actually.
Yep.
Tyrannifex into these poor guys.
Oh no!
Here. Yes. A 5, I think
I
will
should
do
make
it.
it.
Yep. A 5 is good for that. That will just park in here. That's probably last thing that's going to charge. It's going to be the Trigon into these.
So I am going to Overwatch with those and defensive gunners.
Yeah.
So that's 3 crack missiles. Needing 5s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
Strength 8, so 3s.
Oh.
Oh, I'll CP 1.
Ooh.
Cocked, or is that down? I can't tell.
Mm.
No. That's a fail then.
No, you re-roll it.
Okay. That's 1 then, at -2.
5 or 6.
D6 damage for 3.
Good 3. Okay, he's gone. I will see if he has his death throws. He does! So
Now he explodes.
he gets the squad there. He gets
The Sentinels.
the Sentinels and the Bullgrin.
Bullgrin.
And I
And a
reckon.
big squad of Steelers.
Yep. So let's do the Gene Stealers first. Gene Stealers take 1 wound. They are catalysts though, so they don't.
So they're fine.
On these guys here, 2 wins there.
Okay.
And on your squad of infantry there, it's 2 wins there.
Okay.
So we'll mark that up and then we'll come back. Okay, so first of the charges. This giant thing here against...
1 puny guardsman.
Yeah, it's 4 attacks, hit on 4s, hurts only once, but it wins on 2s. There we go.
AP.
I don't think any... Oh, powerful limbs -1.
That's a 6-up save. Nope, he's dead.
You
You
can,
didn't get to shovel him.
you can go and join Timmy at them.
Right. Before you attack with the Gene Stealers, I'm going to interrupt with my Bullgrin.
Oh, I f***ed up there, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I f***ed up massively. Woo!
So we'll come back in just a moment.
Yeah.
So we've got the Bullgrin. There's 3 Bullgrin and a Bonehead there.
Yeah. I'm about to pay for my mistake.
So hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Looks pretty solid.
And wounding on 3s because they're strength 7.
Yep.
Well, that wasn't so good.
No, you dropped a few there.
So that is 5 at -1.
Okay, so I really need to pass these and not rely on catalyst because of the multi-damage. +1.
So that's 4 at 2 damage each.
Yeah. Oh, they're just flat 2, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so first one dies. Second one dies. Third one dies. Fourth one dies. 4 dead Gene Stealers.
Just quickly doing the piling because he's got some coherency to fix.
I do, yeah, actually.
There's a Gene Stealer right in that corner.
Well, he'll die at the end then. Okay, so 10 of the Gene Stealers here, so we get the +1 attack for there being 10. We're not in range of the Broodlord, so we don't get the +1.
Okay.
So it'll be 3s. It's a good roll though. I'll take it. I only rolled 1 too, so that Broodlord didn't matter too much.
Toughness 5.
Yep.
So no silly APs.
There's not, is there? That's a bit of a shame. But you do have 7 to make.
AP.
-1.
So 3 ups.
1's on 2 wins. If we can bring him down a little bit, it would be nice.
7, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Just take a
1
wound.
takes a wound. There was 1 that was down to 2 wounds already, so he goes down to 1.
Damn. Okay, that sucks a little hard. Not the end of the world though. We have more models that charged, like my Broodlord over here is going to get 6 attacks. Everything
Lots of
hits. Looking for them 6s. 1 6.
So that will go straight through and
Kills
kill
it.
it.
Flat 3.
Does it explode? No. Does it shoot?
It does.
Yep. Heavy flamer into the Gene Stealers.
Sure.
So 1 shot. So this is a different phase, so I can re-roll that. So CP re-roll for 3 hits. 3s. So that's 2 at -1.
Save 1.
Okay. That's that sorted. And then these guys will jump out, imagine the objective. Right.
Sure, there we are.
So is that everything?
I believe it is, you know.
Right, so we'll score up. He gets piloted and consolidate, yeah. So we'll score up the secondaries and come back.
Yeah. Gareth.
Right, so finished my movement phase. We've had these guys just shuffle here to get some shotgun shots here.
Mm-hmm.
I deep struck those guys to get me my engage on all fronts and also try and deal with these gargoyles.
Yep.
The Bullgren stayed in combat.
Yep.
These guys just shuffled to make sure they were outside of 6 of the deployment zone, and they finished my deployed scramblers.
Yep, yep.
Sentinels moved around, so they've got an option of either dealing with the big gribbly there or the Ripper swarms.
Yep, sure.
And the tank commander here didn't really have any other options, so he's dealing with these two guys.
Fair enough.
And he's going to order himself to reroll ones.
Yes.
And I'm pretty much just ready to go into the shooting phase.
Cool. I am too. Said I am too. I've got my saving dice ready.
So I'm going to do 2 heavy bolters into the Gene Stealer.
Yeah.
The Demolisher cannon firing twice, and the last cannon into the
Everything else into the Broodlord. Yeah. Don't fancy his chances, I'm afraid.
So the 2 heavy bolters into the Gene Stealer.
Mm-hmm.
3s rerolling once, and then 3s rerolling ones for slow and purposeful. So that's 6 at -1 on the Gene Stealer.
Okay, here's 5. Yeah,
The last cannon into the Broodlord hits.
Cocked for sure.
Strength 9.
Doesn't wound.
Is he toughness 5, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. The Demolisher cannon firing twice. First time for 4, second time for 4. This is 8 shots. 3s rerolling
God.
ones.
It's too good. He's missed once.
And then 2s rerolling ones.
Yeah, I don't think he's strength 6. I think he's 5. Pretty sure he's 5.
So that is 7 at -3.
7 at -3. I think he's done for, you know.
Well, that's the hope.
Well, here's 6 anyway. Oh!
What's his invulnerable?
5.
Okay.
So I've got one more anyway, which fails.
So
It's
that's
3.
3.
So even if I re-rolled and got a 5, you know, I don't think I've got any
That's
re-rolls.
3d6 damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's 10.
Yeah, he's gone.
So that's those 2 dead.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll do these guys over here into here.
Just quickly, for my benefit,
Yep.
how many have you scored on your primary so far?
Nothing.
You got no primary points?
Nope.
Ooh, that's bad. God damn.
It's the hold 2, hold 3, and you've
How much
managed
have I
to
got?
way outboard control me. Currently on the primary, you are at 10.
Oh, okay. That's still not great though for this far into the game. But okay.
Yeah.
Just curious for my turn.
Right.
So we're doing some shooting, are we?
Yeah. So
Okay.
these 2 guys are gone.
Yeah. Thank you.
So 3 guys with the shotguns into.
6 shots?
No, they're 3 shots each.
3 shots each. Okay. Well, they are hitting on 5s, I think.
So
Oh, it's a good roll.
they're ballistic skill 3.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh God. So,
Right. So strength 4.
mm-hmm.
So needing 3s.
Yeah.
So that is 5. No AP.
Okay. Now these guys, I can't remember what the save is. It's probably 6. Yeah, it is. How many?
5.
If I could save 1, I'd be pretty happy. No saves.
Okay.
Cut
So that's
down.
5 of those gone.
Okay. What's the range on these guys over here?
12.
Guess which 5 are going.
Yeah. So 2 of them might still be in range, but
Oh,
yeah. So,
what do you reckon?
no, it's not quite there. So I'm going to have to do something else with them.
Okay.
Right. On to my last shooting, which would be the Sentinels.
Okay.
Do I want to deal with those Ripper Swarms?
This is what I'm saying, it's the decisions, man, because normally you'd be like, oh well, we'll just put everything into the Tyranids, right?
Yeah.
But now, you have to think, am I going to waste all that firepower on 36 points worth of models?
It's 3 missile launchers.
Could kill 3 Rippers.
Yeah.
Or Tyranids.
Yeah, 3 frag into the Rippers.
Okay.
So that's 14 shots.
Oh.
Needing 4s to hit.
Sure. Okay, there's not enough to kill the unit there. Plus we've got some wound rolls to make.
3s to wound.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible. 1.
Just the one. No minus is there?
No minus.
No. But a wound has been taken.
Okay.
My little heroes over here.
That is it. It's just a question of, do I charge now? I don't think I do, because I want to keep my engageable fronts.
Okay.
Um,
The Rippers? Or not really?
it's tempting to charge the Rippers with the Sentinel. Yeah.
Okay. Here they go. You're in.
7, yep.
You just want straightforward, normal, or
Yeah, so I just want to...
nothing complicated? Yeah, there you go. How many attacks do these boys get?
Not many.
And what do they hit on?
So they hit on 4s, but they've got 1 attack each.
Oh dear, okay. Well, you know what? You may bring down a base. You never know. Well,
3
you
hits.
roll like that again.
3 wounds.
6s to save. No, 3 wounds done. A base has been brought down.
Okay. Over to your unit next.
Gene Stealers then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got 10 Gene Stealers
Yeah.
into those 4 Volgrins.
Do you know what? I realised we only did half the amount of attacks for last time.
Yeah.
Should have been 40 when we rolled 20.
Yes.
Oh well. So this time, I know I lost 1 from combat attrition, but we are attacking, and I managed to get the last guy in.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 40 attacks
Okay.
again. Okay, that is a 4. So missing on 1s and 2s. There we go. And then winning on 5s, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're looking for 6s. Plenty of 6s.
So it's just 2 6s so far.
Yeah.
And then the other attacks.
Looking for a better roll this time. Cool. Now I want a sea of 6s. A sea of 6s. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. No 5s though. So that's
No
cool.
5s.
So how many have you got in total?
So that's just 6
Yeah, it
saves
is.
at minus
4.
So I get a 6 up save against this.
Okay. I'm looking to drop 2 of them because one of them is wounded.
So 1 takes a wound and another 1 takes 3.
Yeah.
So that is
2 dead?
Yeah.
Yay. That's what I wanted.
So I guess I will do my Bulgrin fighting back.
Yeah.
So 7 attacks from the Bulgrin and the Bonehead.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. Wounding on 3s. Yeah, that was a lot of 1s. Wounding on 3s. 1.
1. 5 up, followed by a catalyst. Oh, he's made it! Finally.
Not happy.
My catalysts today have been pretty good.
Right.
So that shall go, right?
Yeah. So at the end of all that, I
Mm.
do get my engaged north front for 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Finished my scramblers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going into your turn, you're currently holding 2 objectives.
I'll hold this one because I'm troops.
A Ripper's troops. I thought they were fast attack.
Oh, let me check. I think they are troops. So, after my movement phase, it looks like this. My zoanthropes have come into the middle of the board. Malanthrope is scanning the middle, so he's out of action, and that turns off his aura, right?
Yeah.
So no -1 aura, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment because I want these guys to be able to do their psychic. We moved all the gargoyles onto that objective just to try and deny you getting anywhere near that, and then Gene Stealers have dropped back out of combat to try and get a charge off over there.
You've completely shut down all of my primaries this game anyway. So.
Sure. Rippers have fallen out of combat, so expect to see some work here. Audience, help me out here. I've just been looking through both books and I could not find. I'm sure there was something that gives you damage +1 on like a monster, like an acid spraying Tyranids or something. Stratagem or something like that. But yeah, comment below if you know what it is, because that'll help me out for next time. So we'll just go straight into the psychic. Zoanthrope unit there. Going to smite the nearest target, which is these Orgrins there. They do. It's 2d3 damage. So we're looking at 4 wounds there.
So that's 1 dead and the boneheads down to 2 wounds.
Yeah, cool. They'll also cast Catalyst again, except this time over on the gargoyles over there.
Yep.
That goes off. And then we'll come over here for a smite from the Neuranthrope. Yep. Again, and you just see him through the middle there.
Yeah.
He's obscuring, but because he's on the terrain,
yeah,
we can kind of get to see him. That is a smite, and it's for 3.
Him gone.
So that's them dealt with. Cool. Then we're going to have 4d6 shots going into the Sentinels. It's not a bad roll. 13. That's 9, 12, 13. Strength 7, toughness 6 or something like that.
6.
Wish 6s did something, that would have been awesome. So you have 7 at -1.
So 4 ups.
It's
The armoured sentinels. That's 2 go through.
Wow, really good. Really, really good.
Damage?
Just 1.
Okay.
Just 1. I was hoping for a bit more than that. Oh, and then there's the salvo. That's the first time it's not killed something, so we've got the salvo to do. I doubt this will do too much. Stinger salvo, 4 shots. Strength 5. So it hits on 4s. Wounds on 5s. Nothing. Okay, that was easy.
Okay.
Then the Hive Guard. My lovely, lovely, lovely Hive Guard. There's no objectives back here. I'm not really worried about them actually doing anything. I kind of think just let them do what they want over there. So we're going to go into the Sentinels here.
Ouch.
Yeah, 5 shots. 5 shots?
10 shots.
10 shots even. Haven't moved, so hitting on 3s. Oh, they all hit. Winning on 3s again. This is not the time to be Scott. That will do. You have 5 saves to make. -2.
5 ups. Make 2 of them.
3d3. Oh yeah, we have to do them separately, don't we?
Yeah. First one, 2. So that's 1 on 2 wounds now.
How many wounds are these each?
6.
Oh, they're beasts. Third one kills one, and then last one 2 damage.
Only 3 went through.
Only 3 went through, so just 1 is dead then.
Yeah. Does he explode?
He does
No.
not.
Does he shoot? No.
Okay. There we
First
go.
time I didn't shoot on death after not exploding.
Which one do you want back?
Just the back one.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I think we've just got a couple of charges then, not much to do. Gene Stealers into those guys.
Yeah.
Huzzah, it's a 10. They truly make
Bye
it.
bye.
And then we're actually going to put... How many CP have you got?
2.
Enough for defensive governance and Overwatch, isn't it? But no, let's get him in. Let's get him in.
Okay, I am going to defensive gunners and overwatch.
Yeah.
So 2 crack missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Both hit. Strength 8, toughness
7.
so
Or 6.
3s. Oh, come on!
It's a long charge. 6 is not going to do it, I don't think.
It might do. It's not too far away.
Nah, that's a 7. We'll re-roll that with my only command point. 6 again. So no, he's not in. Hey.
Right. Okay.
Oh, they're tough. They're tough. We do
They're not
have
bad for the points.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're a little bit awkward though.
Do you want to keep these on the board? Do you want to make me roll
Yeah,
this?
they're going to die.
Do you wanna make
I'll
me-
just pick them up.
Right, cool. I think that's got to do it. I don't think I've really got anything else.
Okay. So, is that the end of your turn then, I guess?
Yeah.
And we'll quickly score it up and come back for my turn.
Excellent.
Right, so not a huge amount of great moves for me here. So these guys came out to try and deal with the gargoyles.
Mm-hmm.
He shuffled so that if these don't finish the gargoyles, he can do it himself.
Right.
They just shuffled a little bit away from the Ripper Swarms.
Mm-hmm.
Those Ripper Swarms are annoying me. And those guys just ran over there to hold me engaged on all fronts for this turn.
Awesome.
So, let's start off. I'll do these 3 guys into the gargoyles.
Sure.
So that's 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just
4?
3.
Just 3. So it's probably 3 dead, unless I can get the cheeky 6. Nope, 3 dead.
Right, so that now puts him still in range there if I wanted to demolish a cannon them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 2 heavy bolters is going to be enough.
Okay.
And then the demolisher cannon firing twice and the last cannon into the Gene Stealers. I'm so sorry about that.
Hand of the Emperor. He's displaced.
So he's also ordering himself to reroll once to hit.
Yeah.
And the heavy bolters into the guys. Just checking I've measured this all out right. Yeah. So 2 heavy bolters hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. And re-rolling 1s for his tank case. So that's 6 at -1 on those.
Okay, well they're dead.
The last cannon into the Gene Stealers. Hits.
Yeah.
Wounds.
Oh, hang on. I've got feel no pain on those Gene.
On those guys?
Yep.
Yep.
So just we'll do the first 3.
So the first 3 from the
Yeah.
shotguns.
So,
So one of those would still be there.
Yeah. And then we
And
had
then
another 3.
6 at 2 damage each on
6 at 2 damage each. Crikey.
from the heavy bolters.
Oh, because they're 2 damage now.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't going to do much. But there's 1. There's 2. There's they're gone. Yeah, heavy bolters at damage 2 is nice. About bloody time.
Yeah. So the last cannon into those wounded,
Okay. 5 up. No.
and then you're only 10 models now, aren't you?
I think I'm 9 now. After you just killed that one.
No, for the blast on the demolisher cannon.
Oh, I would have been 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 2d6 shots because the demolisher cannon is firing
And then
twice.
3s.
Yeah. So the last cannon kills 1. So that's 9
Yeah.
because this becomes a 3.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. 3s rerolling 1s.
It's a good roll.
And then 2's re-rolling 1s. So that is 8 at -3 on the Gene Stealers.
So let's do this twice. So 5 up invulnerables, nothing for 6 are killed.
Right, so that's
Ouch.
6 plus 1 from the las cannons. 7 of these gone, so you should be left with 3.
Yep, yeah. Are you firing anything else at the moment?
So it'll be the crack missiles coming from the
The Sentinels.
Sentinels are both going to go into the Rippers.
Okay. Frag again.
Crack.
Crack now. Okay.
2 hits.
Yeah. 2s.
I'll use my CP to reroll that. So that's 2 at -2.
No save.
First one, 2 damage. Second one will kill it
Yep.
with 1 damage. That's not going well for me.
Okay, so the Gene Stealers will remove those models in a moment, but there
Yeah.
are 3 left. They won't flee because they're in range of the Synapse creature with the Norn Crown, which is 30 inch Synapse range.
So I get my engaged on all fronts.
Mhm.
I'm not doing scanners or anything. So over to you.
Powers wise, we've got Onslaught going on to the Hive Guard again to try and avoid any kind of movement penalty. Yeah, that's a success. So that was from the Neuranthrope. He's also going to cast Smite at the nearest target, which I believe is these guys.
Sentinels. Yep.
Yeah. So it's beyond 5.
Okay.
It's 2.
Yep. One's down to 4.
Okay, then we go on to the Zoanthropes, smiting on 6 now. I'll use my command point for this turn. Cool. Still 2d3 now.
So one's down to 2.
2 mortal wounds there. That was a bit of a letdown. Doesn't matter. And then they've got Catalyst as well. What should we put Catalyst on? I don't know. I just don't know. Let's put it on the Tyrannofex actually.
Okay.
And that does go off as well. Wonderful. So now we've done all our powers. We're going to do some shooting. We're going to do Tyrannofex first into these guys. Hasn't moved, so it's 4d6 shots. Okay. 15. These are wounding on 3s.
Tough as 6.
Yeah, so they are wounding on 3s. So we've got 8 wounds there at -1.
So 4 ups.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, 8 wounds. Yeah.
So that is 3 go through.
Yep.
So that's one of them dead.
Which one do you want?
And the other one down a wound. So it'll be the back one, but just give me a second. Does it explode?
Oh.
No. Does it shoot? No.
Oh.
The Sentinels don't seem to want to do it.
No, I fear the Sentinels, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, random crack missile coming out in your turn.
Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. Makes me wonder what the Harlequins would be like in, is it Dream? What is it? Somber Sentinels that they do their attack on as well?
Yeah.
Having a whole army doing that could be pretty tasty, especially when you've got like Haywire and Fusion coming out and stuff like that. Trouble is, with the Harlequins, their best weapon, their Fusion's only 6 inches. So it's very easy to just get away from what you need to.
When you've got it with like missile launchers, inferno cannons, plasma cannons.
Nasty, yeah.
I've even toyed with sticking multi-melters on things to do it that way.
Really nasty. Okay then. Oh, and we have the Stinger Salvo as well going into that, which is 4 shots, strength 5 -1. We miss everything with everything, so that is wrapped up properly there. We've got these guys now to fire. Gonna go after those guys over there.
The 3 guys here.
Yeah, sorry. It's not a good roll, but it's okay. In fact, it's bloody diabolical. Winning on 2s though. So 4 at -2.
So 4 6-ups.
I reckon I got him.
Yeah. Bye bye.
And then finally, a couple of charges to make. Hive guard into these guys.
Okay.
No, fails completely. And then Tyrannifex into
Yep, I've got no CP.
your boy here. It's a 6. I don't know if that's enough either. Yep, 7-inch charge. Still failed that. I'll pop in the Zoanthropes for a laugh. Yeah, why not? 8-inch charge. No, failed that too.
Right.
Alright then, fair enough.
At the end of your turn, you get so much. So you've got 2 points on engage.
Yeah.
You had another 4 points from strategic scan, taking you to 10 on that
Yeah.
because of your Mallanthrope.
Yeah, I wanted to scan here, but I cannot shift these bloody sentinels. They are very durable.
I do have more stratagems on them as well that I could have been using. They've got a half damage strat, there's a -1 to hit strat.
Yeah, I don't think their damage output is that impressive,
They get a missile launcher each.
but they can hang around on an objective for a long time.
Yeah, I've toyed with changing them for plasma cannons because I use the armoured sentinels.
Mhm.
But
How many shots on that? D6?
D3.
D3? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like it's not really there to kill stuff. The fact that you can take the hunter killer and then get the +2 to hit on that turn.
On the first battle round.
Yeah, if you can fire off your hunter killers, and that's whoa.
I have toyed with bringing 9 of them.
I really like those. I really like those.
Just 3 units of 3.
I really do. Okay then. Yeah, I'm happy for that to be my
So
turn.
going into my turn, there's really not a whole lot going to be going on.
No.
I'm going to get 2 points for my engagement front, nothing on primary yet again. And I finished my scramblers. So we finished the game there with Scott and his new Tyranids at 83 points. And I just couldn't get any primary points, so I finished at 36.
Just as a reminder to everyone, we don't include the 10 points for painting. Yeah.
Sorry, 73 to 26.
Yeah.
I will pull those points off.
Yeah. Just so you know, guys. Right. Well,
As usual, incredibly fun game.
yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
It'll be nice to finally get back to playing more often again.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll see what happens after Christmas with the whatever rules the government put in place.
Yeah.
But you know, if we are allowed to keep up this kind of bubble thing that we've got going on, then we will try and keep bringing you more battle reports.
So next time I do have a newly painted army of my own to bring up.
Do you want to tell them who it is?
Well, I've
It's
got
going to be a surprise.
people have been asking for it. I've got a Custodes army that I've painted up.
It's
ready to
beautiful.
bring on.
It's beautiful.
So as soon as we next get to record, we'll have Custodes on.
Yeah, we need to find them a decent opponent. Depends. You never know. The new Death Guard Codex might be out by then.
Well, yeah.
Cheeky.
As soon as the new Death Guard Codex comes out, there's a lot is going to be happening with that. So
Yeah, we got some new units for that army as well. It's really good. So basically, I think we'll wrap it up there. But really hope you enjoyed it. Glad to be back doing battle reports. Yeah, if any suggestions, anything like that, leave it down in the comments. Try and be nice if you can. So from me
and me.
and Big E, we'll see you later.